Hey everyone, welcome back. So I figure we might do something a little bit more experimenting again. Now I kind of figured, what should we have tonight? And I thought, oh, it's been a while since I had some tacos, and of course like some chicken, that kind of thing. And I kind of figured like, I have, of course, I have made like beef tacos, pork tacos, but I kind of figure, what about some jerk chicken tacos? Yeah. Actually, yeah. When I was in Jamaica, actually did like I had their the locals like the jerk chicken kind of thing. Holy shit! Was it amazing? After I eat it, I was like, it's not gonna leave me, because I'm sure some hydrologists will find my remains and be like, Thomas, take a look at this. It's a skeleton with some jerk chicken. Well, we kind of figured, try it out and see how it goes, and also maybe add a little bit of extra flavor for the jerk chicken with tacos. Okay, first things first. The fixes kind of thing with the tacos, like lettuce, tomato, and of course like a peppers kind of thing. And I kind of figured, why not just add a bit more of that kind of thing? So, without further ado, there's the tomato. Ah, there's our tomato. Alrighty, same as usual. Let's make sure you got a nice slice here. Yeah, let's get it nice and diced. Make sure you don't cut yourself. Although last week I actually, end up did cutting myself on work kind of thing. Got stitches from work. Let's just say I kind of got a bit of a rush. Like it didn't didn't really I basically should have slowed down kind of thing, and yeah, and then of course. The work kind of like, well, you should have slowed down and yeah, that kind of thing, and kind of got it written up, which I basically, it's understandable. Like I said, if you're at work kind of thing, like, basically, slow down, usually, think before you do things, and that way you don't get injured at work kind of thing, and shit happens. No, safety is the key. All right, and now that we got the pieces there, then we cut some more. And just get it nice and diced. Get all very nice. Nice and diced. Man, my wrapping skills are on fire. Yeah, just kidding. I can't wrap to save my life. Anyway. There we go. Same as usual, just put these in the bowl. Yeah, I might as well add a little bit of tomato, because why the hell not? Gotta have the tomato for the tacos. I mean, sure, there are certain tacos and burritos where they don't have tomatoes on there, and usually people who are allergic to tomatoes kind of thing. So if you're cooking a guest kind of thing, it'd be like, okay, anybody allergic to anything? Are you allergic to tomatoes? Okay, no worries. We can work something out. And the same thing. Once it's like, slice it, basically, slice kind of thing, and now you just dice it, nice and easy. And just move the blade and let the blade do the work. Let's put it in the bowl. Alrighty. And we'll definitely save that later for future projects. And now for the next vegetable. Alrighty. And let's add some cucumber. And same thing. And it's basically like, once you get these coin size, just basically you hold them on each end there here. Basically same thing like the other video. And just get nice and cut. And make sure you don't cut yourself. Last thing the guests need is like tasting like blood like on the vegetables. Be like, it's like, this is what is that, meat juice? And you can be like, yeah, add a bit of a kick to it. Oh, actually, no, it's not beet juice. It's red wine. Yes, red wine. That's the ticket. Oh man, can you imagine like tasting someone else's blood like on the food? Oh. I mean, not that I'm like squeamish of like a blood kind of thing, but just tasting it, definitely not my cup of tea. I know it's like, certain people like, I don't know, there was like, bite people just enough so they can like, I don't know, pretty sick shit, that kind of thing. And just sprinkle on there. And moving on to the next vegetable. Alright, next to these celery and carrot for the fixings. Although someone actually in the comments section goes like, it's like, oh, is he supposed to just like go cooking with like canned food? And I'm like, well, yeah, the only canned food that I used the last video was the mushroom soup. Now, like, I mean, sure, like, you could basically have like celery, carrots like in a can, but in a full size kind of thing, you would really need a big fucking can. But anyway, and everybody's the same thing. Cut, and making sure you don't cut yourself. I know I said that before, but yeah, well, a little reminder does not hurt, not at all. So anyway, what are your guys' plans for the weekend? I know I'm going to the Industria tomorrow night to one of those like halfway like Halloween parties, that kind of thing. Now I know what you're thinking, like, really? A Halloween party at this season? I know it's kind of strange, but it's actually pretty fun though. That's if you still have your costume and that kind of thing. Luckily, I still have makeup. I wasn't quite sure if I was like going as a gigolo or I don't know, some sinister Joker, that kind of thing. But yeah, well, I can always think of something. Any idea is a good idea. Well, as long as those ideas don't harm anyone. Yeah, but this is the got these in the pile, and just kind of Chop them there. Yep, just like I'm chopping like it's paper. Well, except this is celery. It's only gonna be like writing down some notes like on a celery. That'd be kind of. Actually, I remember someone like it did like a message me like on Facebook of like, "What's tossing the salad?" And I'm like, and I was like, "Really? You never heard that term before?" So I basically explained like, well, tossing a salad is where you go up your significant other kind of thing, and regardless of the whether it's like male or female, that kind of thing, and you just kind of like jam like a finger or two, like right up to the asshole, that kind of thing. Normally, I'm not into that kind of shit, that kind of thing. I mean, like, but hell, I mean, I got no, hell, I don't know, like, yeah, sorry, tongue twisted. I got nothing against like what people do like in the bedroom kind of thing, and like they're like none of my business, not my cup of tea. And the same thing was cut the carrots. Can't believe I basically explained like what tossing salad is. Yeah, pretty appropriate discussion while in the kitchen or dining room. Good old, it's like basically a wholesome family conversation. I mean, I can imagine it has me like, oh yeah, Martha gives me the best tossing salad ever. Alright, then we got enough carrots. And same thing. And just dice them into little pieces. Usually I just like cut them like in little tiny pieces and that kind of thing. Sure, you want to have a good like a full things like in the taco kind of thing. You just like don't want to like overload it kind of thing. Otherwise, it'll just spill over the kind of thing. You just want to like you make it like just very like nicely filled, that kind of thing. Kind of like it's like butter and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches kind of thing. Yeah, normally people just like have it like you put it like overstuff the kind of thing, just kind of like the jelly just basically like you'll just drip like over the sandwich kind of thing, like onto the pants and that kind of thing. But no, you just kind of have like very nicely stuffed, the kind of thing, where it's just right. And you gotta make sure. Sometimes these carrots can be a little difficult. Just gotta have patience. Whoa, that piece is kind of just fly out. Now let's look at the beer here. Nothing like a good beer on a Friday night. Plus, I would have like go on a Friday night, but unfortunately, I have to go to the hospital like early in the morning to remove these stitches. Yep, gotta have priorities. And just put it all in there. And do a little mix them up. All right. And moving on to the next target. And now for the next vegetable for the fixings, potatoes. It's like, really? Potatoes in a taco? Yeah, I know, it's kind of strange, and, well, potatoes are delicious, and, actually, come to think of it, this is probably my first time to have a potato in it, have potatoes in a taco. Yeah, it's like, as I said, it's experimental, that kind of thing. Now, usually people like, now, usually I would like a peel kind of thing, but I was like, well, usually I peel potatoes if it was like, mashed potatoes kind of thing. Because usually, like, well, usually it's more easier to like do like mashed potatoes if the potatoes are peeled kind of thing. But if you're basically doing like simple like stir fries and that kind of thing, yeah, just leave the skins of potato and just basically just like cut away. Same thing. Have like fingers on each kind of thing. Parts really, and just line them up there and just dice it in pieces, and making sure that don't get cut. That goes double for me. I should make that triple me since I got stitches on the hand because of such being a dumbass. And just cut away the tiny pieces. Yeah, same thing. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, just a bit of a curiosity. How many Oiler fans in here? Actually, I did catch the game last night. They were playing against the Los Angeles Kings. It was a pretty close game though. Although when I got to the bar, the Los Angeles Kings were really about like were ahead by 3 points, but then the Oilers they managed to like bounce back and managed to tie them to 3-3. But then of course the Kings they basically made a fourth goal, and but sure enough, like the Oilers they basically like tied again. Yeah, they would have. Yeah, the Oilers would have won the game, but then of course they got into like overtime, and then of course the Kings they managed to get their fifth goal, and that's pretty much about it. Yeah, overall it was still a good game. Both players they basically like both teams they kind of like work hard kind of thing. And who knows? Of course, the Oilers and the LA Kings they're basically playing tonight. I think I might catch the headlights, see how they do. Overall, the playoffs are still young. I'm sure. I'm sure the Oilers will get the. Oh, excuse me, Stanley Cup. Yeah, same thing there. So now we got the potatoes in. Now time for the mushrooms. It's too bad I don't have the actual shrooms for this dish. Now that would be a trip. I think the last time I did shrooms at the 2 winters ago, me and my friends were just like out camping in Sturgeon Lake. During the wintertime, like the lake was frozen. Oh boy, well, that was something. Of course, they were like firing the fireworks at nighttime, and I was like, "Ooh, look at the pretty colors." Yeah, it was fun. The only the only shitty part is like I don't know, for some reason the effect of the shrooms kind of like lowers the body temperature kind of thing, and it was pretty nippy out. I mean, sure, I had my winter jacket on kind of thing, but I was kind of like, where? Gotta sit by the fire. Oh heck, yeah, even worse, I'm trying to like sleep like through the cold. But it was fun. Had a good laughs. No pun intended. All right, now we got the mushrooms. Moving on to the next vegetable. And now, last vegetable on the list, peppers. Gotta have the peppers. Especially when it comes with tacos. Actually, these are pretty like a mild peppers. Oh, one of these days I probably might, cook with the, the really spicy ones. I mean, maybe not the ghost peppers. I mean, I don't mind hot and spicy kind of thing. Yeah, same thing like that. Yeah, they got a little ring here. And just gather them up. And same thing. At least, the good thing about peppers is way easy to cut down kind of thing. They're not much of a struggle like those damn carrots. Oh, it's all about patience. Else here. Yep. Now you can see that there's still seeds in there. And just kind of cut it around, fish it out. As that's cut away. Yeah, I think tomorrow night's gonna be awesome at the industry. Actually, yeah, basically, once I get to the industry tomorrow night, I'm basically gonna do some videos of the DJs, throwing up their sets, the kind of thing. Although I'm sure not everyone's gonna, have their costumes. I mean, and especially if it's not the holiday season. Season. Let's cut it around. And just cut the nice and fresh vegetables. Probably have to do a lot of editing right after this. Oh well, what can I say? Just an amateur on a small YouTube channel. All right, let's give it a good mix up. Whoop. Now we all got it all nice mix. And let's add a little bit of garlic. And just a little sprinkle there. Add a bit of a sage. That's a little tap here. And of course the oregano. That's a little tap here. And let's give it a nice and toss. Alrighty. Oh yes. And of course the lettuce. I mean this is pretty like a nice nice lettuce too, so it's easy to like break up that kind of thing. Just kind of like tear it like it's paper, that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll definitely get to that. And now for the now we definitely need to cook the meat. Alrighty, now we got the pan nice and greased with the good old pan butter. And now there's ground up chicken. Oh, really sticky there. I should probably turn on the... There we go. Oh. And it's kind of... Oh, still more paper there. There we go. Yeah, last thing I need is to be tasting paper. And of course we got our jerk chicken. Alright, now time we dump the sauce. There we go. And if we want, we can always add a little bit of Cajun. And some more seasoning. Huh. Might have added a little bit of a lot, but what the hell. And just kind of move it around there. Alrighty, so far so good. Yeah, it's coming on pretty nicely. Although at the start, the ground up chicken was I kind of felt like a bit doughy, but once it's in a high temperature and a lot of sauce and that kind of thing, it should be able to cook up nicely. Basically, no different than using like a beef, that kind of thing, or pork for the taco seasoning. Alrighty, now we get this to low heat. And just kind of work our way around it and so forth. Alrighty, now that the jerk ground up chicken is done, now we just place it in the bowl. A little difficult to hold the pan while do these recordings. But hey, practice makes perfect. There we go. Get all nice and in there. Alrighty, so we got our vegetable fixings. And of course the the jerk chicken. And of course our chopped lettuce. And also the taco shells. And also I wanted to add something to the shells. To do a little spread of a fig. For those of you who haven't tried it, it's really good. Basically it's a goat milk cheese. And we'll give it a nice spread. Alrighty, now we got the fig spread out on both sides. Now we can add the jerk chicken. As long as it doesn't get knocked down. Oh, you. I have a feeling you would resurface. What? Your treats did not satisfy? Yeah, anyway. Alright. Add a little jerk in there. Alright. And now we got our mixed up fixtures of tomato, mushrooms, potato. I did say tomato, right? Yeah, I did say tomato. Yeah, the stuff in there. And of course, shredded cheese. And of course, this is optional. Add a little bit of sprouts. Oh, these sons of bitches are really on there. And there we have it. Some jerk chicken tacos. Wow. Now that is amazing. Now, as far as the vegetables, the fig actually goes like a well with the jerk chicken, and of course, gotta have a Corona with salted limes. So there we go. That's my take on the jerk chicken tacos. And I'm sure everyone has their different recipes of the jerk tacos, but no, I kind of like to do like my interpretation when it comes to this with a meal like this. And who knows what I might cook? I think I might cook up some buttered chicken. Been a while since I've done that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hey, just give it a shot of the ideas, and tell me, just, let me know how it turns out, and have yourself a good Friday and a good weekend. Peace.